Should be enough, right? Yeah, especially if I get a creature. Especially if I do get a creature. This will be more than enough. We can also good game them. We are over 100 life. 100 life. 101 Dalmatians. Let's freaking go, baby. Alright, you attack in, you, and you. Should be enough, right? Looks like it. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Is my microphone on? Check, check. Yeah, it is. Final Fantasy is here for all of us. We can play it right away. It's I wasn't here yesterday for the immediate release of it, but it's always so riddled with bugs and everything that I really don't care about doing it. But here it is. Hey, if you're new to Arena, welcome. I hope this video will convince you that Arena is a very, very cool way to play Magic. Mostly best of one. There's a lot of stuff happening, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Join the Discord. Down below is a link where you can join that. And yeah, to all of our new Final Fantasy brethren and sisterin, is that even a thing? Person that doesn't exist says no. So to all of our brothers and sisters from Final Fantasy and everything in between and outside of that, welcome. Welcome to MTG Malone. Bud it up with the hammering. Let's get into the gains, bro. Hammering. Oh, we're gaining so many gains thanks to Aerith Gainsborough, aka a lot of gains, bro. That's the most stupidest name that I've ever came up with. But it works. So Aerith Gainsborough, it's an Ajani's Pride mate with lifelink. But when it dies, you can put the counters onto another creature. So what is an Ajani's Pride mate? Well, for all of you that are new, maybe I should put in the time to explain to you what the cards actually do. This creature has lifelink, which means that if it deals damage to anything, you get as much life as this creature has attack. Or called power in Magic. For all of you that are old, I'm sorry. Older, old in the style of old players. You're old, just like me. Admit it. If you're here, you're old. So, and every time that you do gain life, you put a counter onto this creature. If it dies before, though, it will not get the counter. So, that doesn't work like that. But just so you know. And if this dies, you can put these counters on another legendary creature. We don't have too many of them, but that's not the problem. We do have the Squall here. Seed Mercenary. Where we could put the counters on, and we have Rosa, the Resolute White Mage. We will be talking about them in a second. So we do have Aerith, very, very freaking good. So, now, Rosa, the Resolute White Mage. Reach 2/3 for 4, so that means that she can block creatures with flying. If you have a creature with flying, like this Deep-Cavern Bat, it can only be blocked by other creatures with flying, like this Lifecreed Duo, or by other creatures that have reach. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you put a counter on a creature you control. Very, very good, because we care about that, because we also have the Essence Channeler that when it dies can put the counters on any creature, so that is very good, but we can also put it on something like the Deep-Cavern Bat, or just straight up Aerith, just to make certain that we gain a lot of freaking life, which this deck is all about. And yeah, it gains lifelink until end of turn, so if it doesn't have lifelink before, it now has. Essence Channeler, if you deal damage to yourself during your turn, with the Caves of Koilos, for example, that you can tap for a mana and deal yourself damage. Or you have the new reprint. It's a reprint, but it's new in standard. The Dark Confidant. At the beginning of upkeep, you reveal top card of your library and put it in your hand, and lose life equal to its mana value. So this right here is a very, very good combo of cards, where you have a lot of synergy between these cards. Because this will draw you something that deals you damage. If it draws you a land, you will not take the damage, but as long as you have the Caves of Koilos or the Lunar Convocation to deal yourself damage in another way, you will be fine. Because you can read the card right now. At the bottom is the important part. For 2 mana and 2 life, both 2 mana and 2 life, you can draw a card, which is important for us, because we have no other ways to draw cards but this, but it's absolutely more than enough. Dark Confidant is not card draw, but still draws you cards, so that is also good enough. And yeah, once more, if you lose life to this, or this, or this, the Essence Channeler will get flying and vigilance. Vigilance means that it doesn't tap while you're attacking, so it can even block the turn afterwards. Best case scenario is that you have the Dark Confidant, lose 1 or 2 life to it, this becomes flying and vigilance, you attack in, and then you keep the Caves of Koilos for your opponent's turn. You can just use this. If you don't use the mana, it doesn't even matter. You can still use this before blockers, and then block their flyer, or any other creature that you want with the Essence Channeler, but it's only worth it if they do have a flyer. We play the Leyline of Hope. This card, if it's in your starting hand, you can put it on the battlefield for free. Later on, you have to pay for a life. But if you put this on the battlefield for free in turn 0, yes, you have one less card in your hand, but you already have an advantage because every time you gain life plus 1. So if this gains you 5 life, now you get 6 life. And once you are more than 7 life than your starting life total, all of your creatures will get +2/+2, which is an absolutely huge deal. So that is very, very nice. Another new card that we're playing is Cecil the Dark Knight. And whenever it deals combat damage, to whatever, it just deals damage, doesn't even have to be combat damage, you lose that much life. Then if you have less than half of your starting life total, you flip this into Cecil, the Redeemed Paladin. So it went from a Dark Knight with a very, very cool armor into Cecil. It doesn't look that cool anymore. But now it has lifelink 4/4. If you have this but if you have 7 more life, then you should have this as a 6/6 with lifelink. That whenever it attacks, other attacking creatures gain indestructible until end of turn, which is a huge deal if you need to gain some life back, and your opponents would have like good blockers for it, like with Death Touch or whatever. You can take care of that. Another new card that we're playing, White Mage's Staff. And when this card enters, it's an equipment, so you can equip this for 3. That is the bottom text, equip 3. You can, during your turn, pay 3 mana to put this on a creature. But if you play this, it will already create this hero token right here and attach itself to this hero. So that means you already immediately get this creature with the equipment, and it will be a 2/2 because it gets +1/+1, and whenever it attacks, you get 1 life. So you can use this as a throwaway to just like gain more life and make your Essence Channel and Aerith Gainsborough way bigger than they are, and that is very, very good. Another way to gain life, of course, is the Hinterland Sanctifier Lifecreed Duo package, so we just play these 2, and now whenever a creature enters under our control, we gain life. Deep-Cavern Bat looks at your opponent's hand and removes one of those cards. It will be put under the bat, so yeah, you need to protect it. And how are we doing it? Restoration Magic. This is a spell that has 3 modes, and you can decide which mode you want to use. If you only have 1 white mana, you can just play this for a cure, which means that you pay 0 additional mana, and the target permanent that you control... Oh no, it can be your opponent's also. Okay, any permanent. So that means lands, creatures, everything that is on the battlefield can be targeted by this. Will gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So it cannot be the target of a spell. So what they can do is like they play a destroy target creature on your creature. Once more, this is for the newer players. They do this onto a creature, like for example your Lifecreed Duo. They want to destroy the Lifecreed Duo for whatever reason. You play Restoration Magic on it. Now it has hexproof. While this spell is not resolved, it's still on the stack. So you can give your creature hexproof in response, and this will just not happen. It also will gain indestructible, so it would not happen anyways. But that is only important for board wipes. There is spells that will just destroy all creatures on the battlefield, but if it has indestructible, it will not be destroyed. So you can protect either your Deep-Cavern Bat that has something very important below it that you don't want to give your opponents, or you can protect the creature that has Sheltered by Ghosts on it, which is a removal, but once a creature that has this removal on it gets removed from the battlefield, this thing will just free whatever is below it. So yeah, the sheltering will be gone. But if you pay 2 mana, you also gain 2 life, because you can use Kura. And if you use Kuraga, which means that you will have to pay a total of 5 mana, all of your permanents gain hexproof and indestructible, and you gain 6 life. This is only until end of turn. Don't you forget spaghetti about that. So, Squall! Whenever creature control attacks alone, it gets double strike, which is very, very good. That means it deals twice the damage, and it, if they block it with a non-double strike creature, the other creature will take the damage first. If that means that the other creature dies, very good. But whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you return a target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, which is almost everything we have, apart from this Bitter Triumph and the Restoration Magic. Everything we have up until here is stuff that you can return from your graveyard, and of course your land. So if they destroy your man land that you can use to attack in with, you can still freaking get it back. Why am I playing Agatha, Soul Cauldron, and Ghost Vacuum? Well, the reason is pretty easy. Because a lot of creatures do have activated abilities. I just had to read something real quick. So you tap this, you exile a card from a graveyard. If your opponent cards, if it's a creature, you put a 1/1 counter on one of your creatures, and all of your creatures with 1/1 counters will have all the abilities of the cards lay below. Abilities are only activated things, like for example, exile a card is the ability of this Soul Cauldron. Well, the activated ability. I don't want to like put on too much onto new players. Once more, if you have questions, just ask them. There will be a lot of creatures that will be doing a lot of stuff. A lot of people will be playing Vivi. If you steal the Vivi and put the ability of Vivi onto your creatures, why not? What does Vivi do? I am not going into detail about that, but it's very, very strong. Ghost Vacuum is just an easy way to have this again, but this is legendary, so you can only have one of them on the battlefield at a time, and the Ghost Vacuum is not legendary, and it has the additional benefit that you don't only exile a card from a graveyard, but for 6 you can sacrifice this, tap it, and turn all of those creatures that you have exiled into it into 1/1 spirits that will be on the battlefield on your side of the field, so that is very good. Alright! Once more, I will not do this every time, but in the beginning of Final Fantasy, because I know that this set brings in a lot of new players, I will take the time to explain these decks very, very good. Apart from that, enjoy the deck. If you like what you see, subscribe, push the button, become part of the Maloniacs. I would appreciate it very freaking much. This is Get Those Gains, bro! Do you even lift? I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those live linking games. We're up against the Lardy Goozer. The first game of Final Fantasy I'm playing. I already have good cards in hand. Let's keep this, baby. Submit. Opponent's going first. We don't care about that at all. We have all these restoration magics, which is okay. We're fine with that. We'll see what the opponent does. I should put in the new lands. Why did I not put in the new lands? Do you think they would just get lost this right away? Opponent's on the mono-white plan. Helpful Hunter. Crazy. Are you cats? Well, we will know that right away if you are. And we're gaining 2 life here, which is pretty good. Because sooner or later, creatures will be... Oh, yeah, you need to leave. You need to leave. Alright, we can just snack in. It doesn't matter. We have a lot of life. Stream from the hospital. I don't think that, like, my... hospital land would have been very nice here. My hospital will have good enough, like, Wi-Fi and stuff, you know? So we're just slamming in. How much is this more? 7, right? But we can block here. At least a Helpful Hunter. If they're getting in for 2, that's fine. I can do this for 1. Hexproof Indestructible is pretty good, but for what, you know? Gaining the 3 life can be used as an ambush, though, which is pretty nice. Essence Channeler is hugest here. Absolutely hugest. Yeah, we're starting to do some deeps here now. Alright, yeah, we're also like the ley line has been pumped, so that's pretty good. We're out of like stupid mana though. We don't have any mana left. We just have 2 mana, which in a 22 land deck can happen. Regal Caracal, okay. They're drawing a card here, another card with Enduring Innocence. So they absolutely have the card advantage here. We do not care about that though. We even found the land that we absolutely needed here. So, I will not do too much here. Like, this is already a lot, don't you get me wrong. This is already a lot. So, don't you think it isn't. But we don't have a way to, like, lose life here. But we do have enough to just attack in. 2, 4, 7. They could be blocking here. But that also means that I get to put the counters on one of my creatures. If it doesn't survive this turn, though, I cannot protect it with the Restoration Magic, so F that. Now they will, like, still put in the effort to put it on, like, if they have removal, to put it on this creature, on the Essence Channeler. They don't put it on the Essence Channeler? Where are they putting it, you know? Cat. Sky Knight Squire, that's pretty good. We do have the Bit of Triumph, though, so I'm not that concerned about that. I am concerned about their card draw. But we can always destroy our own Essence Channeler and just, like, okay... Lay Down Arms is whack, y'all. That's pretty whack for us, but still fine. We got some life. A 3rd Enduring Innocence. That is no bueno. I don't think they will be attacking him, like, aimlessly, though. Why would they? These are still very good blockers. Dark Confidant is pretty good. So how much do I need here? 1 to give a... Okay, that's fine. So the Lay Down Arms was pretty good for the opponent. Ain't no denying that. We will still be slamming in for 6 each turn, and now we also have some card advantage. They draw, like, cards only if a creature enters, though, so yeah. I've only had, like, 1 mana left before. We drew a little bit too... Oh my lord, all 4 Enduring Innocences. That is no bueno. They get at least to draw 1 more card here. I don't know how far off the Sky Knight Squire is. 3 or more. We can still destroy it, but they will be getting in for some life gain here, which isn't good. Okay. Cats ahoy. Yeah, we need some answers here. Quick. But they realistically can only attack in with the Sky Knight Squire, to be honest. I mean, the album is called Freak Guitar. What am I expecting? My turn. Interesting. It's Agatha Soul Cauldron. Isn't that, like, super good? I don't think it is. Like, what do we even have here? Nothing. I would just pay 3 life here and get rid of this. Them not attacking in might have been a mistake. But now they will 100% attack in just for the life gain. Like, that is a given. But they will be giving me a lot of life for that. So, yeah. I don't know about that. I really, really don't know about that. Another Sky Knight Squire. That's not even that much of a problem. They don't even draw cards anymore. They're on 2 life. They have to attack in. Oh my god. That is a lot. A lot of life they gain back. But also, like, I will be blocking some creatures here. Like, I will use one of my restoration magics here. To also gain the life. That's not bad. It would just be full swinging here. Only with these. Okay. Alright, yeah, all of this makes absolute sense. So pass to block. Blocking here. Blocking here. Then it really doesn't matter, but I will be blocking like this one that I could potentially steal. That is it. I will be going to like a lot of life as well though, so that's fine. I don't really have a way to get rid of their creatures here. They're on 26 now. Resolve all, yes. So a land and another Essence Channeler. That is actually huge. That is actually huge. Because this will be getting pumped up a lot. And I will be able to put the counters on one of my flying creatures. So they're just fighting for survival. I'm just fighting to get in that one last hit. A question. Can someone explain to me YouTube notifications are... I have no idea. I have no idea why that is a thing. We're just swinging in. We have enough blockers to just get rid of all they're doing here, so that's fine. Oh, I forgot about that. I plainly just forgot about that. I ain't gonna lie. That was stupid. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It was way over here behind this little creature. So I really, really didn't see it. That's just bad. Very bad. Helpful Hunter will draw them 5 cards here. That's insane, yo. Yeah, I needed to get rid of the Sky Knight Squire. Looks like they didn't... Oh no, it doesn't draw them the cards because of this. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. Okay, they're swinging in for a lot here. But I don't really care. Don't really care. They're never attacking in with the Sky Knight Squire as well, which is crazy to me. So this is what? 20? But I'm getting like 16 back, so yeah, F that. They're dealing me 4 damage. That is crazy. That is just crazy. Yo, Tormnak, how you doing? My turn. Oh yeah, this works so well with the... Oh, no, if it... Oh, well, we still got that, so that's fine. Okay. So, first things first. Essence Channeler, 100 percentiles. Right back from the holiday? Jelly! Okay, now we add a black here. Oh, we're not discarding a card, no. We're paying 3 life because we don't care. Oh, wait. Q, then. Then I don't even have to do that. I just pay 3 life here, that's fine. I don't have to pay 4 life. So, yeah. Why be stupid if you can be smart about it? Alright, so now we can attack in for a 16, which is a little bit more than before, but they're on 60 now. So, yeah, we have to do a lot of damage here in the next few rounds. But we do have Restoration Magic, so we can protect our stuff. very well even. If we only could give Aerith Gainsborough, like, some stuff. But we're both on, like, so much life. What is this game, yo? Man, Aerith really puts in some weight here. And the Dark Confidant as well. So we don't really have to have, like, you know, cards that we draw, cards that deal us damage. As long as we have the Dark Confidant dealing us damage, so the Essence Channeler will get flying. Everything is so synergistic. They are bricked. They are bricked. Like, they can draw maybe one card each turn with the Helpful Hunter. But this is such a numbo. This right here, Regal Caracal Carcasses. Giving all of your cats +1. This giving all of the cats +1. Every cat is at least a 4. Parting Gust. Well, I would like you not to do that. They don't have anything, so that's very, very good. Oh, Lordy Goozer! What a game! What a first game of Final Fantasy that I'm playing. Another land with the Dark Confidant? Jeebus. Okay. So is there even anything in here that I would like? There's the Sky Knight Squire, but it doesn't really do anything. Let's just steal a cat. Why not? I'm also spreading the threat, so I'm putting this one here. And then I will be attacking in for a lot still. Yeah, you can also attack in, like I will never block with this. It's a 3-4. Ain't gonna happen. So the thing is, we have one more Restoration Magic in our hand, which is a lot. So, yeah. What are they going to do? Nothing, I guess. Why did I... Maybe I need it. Maybe I need it for, like, a, you know, bit of triumph or something. Yeah, that's fine. This will always draw them a card, though. They kind of have to attack in here. Which is bad for them, but good for us. And that's absolutely fine. So we're getting rid of some Bigums here and here and here. I mean, they have LIFEGAIN, so it totally makes sense. Dark Confidant, you can block here. And you can also block here. They're dealing me 12. I'm gaining 21 back, so I don't know. They attack, I gain 19. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. So, they're gaining more counters. They're on 47, though, which is a lot. But we can get there. It wasn't even a song. Okay. We always draw lands. Crazy. Like, I'm not mad about it. I'm just very, very, like, wow. I always have to deal myself the damage here. Is fine, though. I do have enough mana for everything. Let's put a counter here. I could also start attacking him with this, but it's just such a good blocker. Like, they will always, like, I will always be the one on top, no matter what happens. They kind of have to full swing at a certain point, you know? Like, these are 24 already, and if they full swing, they're just out, man. They're making a fish? Why? Oh, because it draws them like 5 cards. Yeah, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. Hello there, Master Max. What is the duck laugh? Another one of those. Yo. Another one of those. That's insanity. Oh, Savannah Lion. Another cat. Another Savannah Lion. Yeah, this game will, like, go forever, man. 3 Savannah Lions. They will just mill themselves before they, like, can ever beat me. Now, why wouldn't they attack in, you know? It's just stupid not to. So I'm gaining 18 here. 14, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Master of Monomath. I know. So let me see here. This is 5, 8, 19, 29, plus 5. We're just gaining some life here now. They will be big and strong. Should be enough, right? Yeah, especially if I get a creature. Especially if I do get a creature. This will be more than enough. We can also good game them. We are over 100 life. 100 life. 101 Dalmatians. Let's freaking go, baby. Alright, you attack in, you attack in, you and you. Should be enough, right? Looks like it. Get out of here. What a game, man. What a freaking game. Over 100 life. They gained so much life this game. Wow. If anybody will be doing the math on there, that's crazy, yo. Final Fantasy. We're up against Gallo. Aerith was so huge. It hurt. We have this super nice combo in hand already. Sanctifier into Channeler into Dark Confidant. Heartfire Hero. That is fine. We do have the Sheltered by Ghosts. We can get rid of that, but they also do have the Sheltered by Ghosts. So let us wait what they're doing here. Embaha Challenger. No blocks. They could not pay for it, but they could just get rid of the Sheltered by Ghosts. So I kind of want to protect it. So I need to be a little bit careful here. I am gaining the life though, so let's wait if they're doing anything. Mabel. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Mabel. Alright. I should be doing this. Just to get rid of their, potential Sheltered by Ghost here. Gaining the life back is huge. Yeah, Might of the Meek needs to go. We will be starting our comeback now. If we draw another land, we're, super safe. If we don't draw another land, we would just be with Sheltered by Ghost, get rid of this. They still do have a lot, don't get me wrong. But you know what? We do have this, so that's pretty good. We have this, so that's pretty good. And it is indestructible now, so I can even block one of those creatures. Which is huge. Hugest. Absolutely hugest. Yeah, we're taking 4 here, but that is pretty good still, in my opinion. Another one of those. Welp, I think this is still the best move. Just doing this. Attack with the lifelink creatures. Keep back a blocker just in worst case, you know? Just in worst case. But this will be entering and it will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5 straight away. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Alright, what do they get here? A land. This only has Vigilance though. That is still okay. You can put down a counter on it. Oh no. You can just target it. We're still taking 7 here. Maybe even 8 or 9. But we are getting 4 life back. So we're only taking 5 and then we will have very good blockers here. I could potentially block that, but I'd rather have the life gain to pump up this little dude here. Let us see. Raise the Past is pretty good. If we draw a land here, that is. If we don't draw a land, it's pretty bad. Just straight up pretty bad. Okay. I might have to bring down the Dark Confidant here. I don't know. Right now, this is very stalematey. If they're getting back Mabel, that is fine. That is their whole turn. Because they have to pay at least 2 to use something that will destroy the Lifecreed Duo. And they will have to have at least oh, they have a Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. No, wait, what? What is this? It deals damage to the creature. Okay. I would totally block that Ember Heart Challenger 100 percentile. 1 million percentile will that be blocked. What? Why? Why did you actually do that? What? Oh, jeebus. Alright, another Essence Channeler is so huge here. I think that's even kind of better than the Dark Confidant here. And as you can see, they were very scared of this. So we will just be attacking in here and keep back 1 more blocker for now. Next turn we can play the other Deep-Cavern Bat or the Dark Confidant. I haven't decided yet. Yo, Aerith was so huge last game. Every game is so intense right now. They did deal us a lot of damage. Yo, Kenny, how goes the baloney? The baloney goes very good. I got the baloney. Alright. So what does this say again? It can't be blocked by a creature with power 3 or greater this turn. I mean, that's pretty good for them if we get like double strike or whatever. Might of the Meek now even. It's a 7/6 with trample. Do you think they have double strike? Monstrous Rage now even. 11? You think they'll get us? I don't think they can get us, right? They could. They could try to get us here. But like, this is a one-turn thing, you know? Now they're like completely out of it. So that's fine. No blocks. Come at me, Mono Red. Come at me. Well, this is mice. It's not Mono. Oh my god, this is so huge. This is actually so huge. Okay. Like, even if this does die, it doesn't even matter. And I think if I do this, there's too small. That's 5. Okay. Yeah, let's, like, just attack in there. Like, I'm going back to, like, 14 here. That's pretty huge. Yeah, okay. I like that. Like, they're even getting rid of one of their creatures here. And, yeah. This now is pretty huge. I don't think that Mono Red has a way to deal with this. If we get some pain down, we're good. And they drew a land here. Jeebus. Dark Confidant, you're up next, just because you're a new card. That qualifies you to be played. Yeah, mice versus bats. Guess who wins? It's the bats. Another Ember Heart Challenger. I don't really care about that at all. Okay. I mean, let's get rid of these. So that's 3, 6, plus 5 is 11. That's fine. I'm getting 11 back here, so yeah, pretty good. pretty good. Another Essence Channeler. Well, we don't care. We would just be playing the Dark Confidant now. And they scoop! Oh, my lord. What a slap. What a slap. We're up against Domri's follower. Let's go, baby. Opponent going first here. We have a nice curve. I would keep this. We don't have a turn 1 play, but we might draw one. But if not, we at least have self-damage, which is good. And Agatha Soul Cauldron, which is always very good. Alright. We also have the Lunar Convocation now, which is pretty good. But I will just be going with the White Mage's Staff here. See, I think this is a deck where, like, having Agatha Soul Cauldron will be very good. We're playing some sort of wizardry here. Cut down, alright. Am I not even playing the Dark Confidant here next turn? I think I'm just playing Agatha Soul Cauldron, hoping for another land. To maybe be able to protect my stuff. We'll have to see. I have to kind of play it, like, carefully here. There is another land. Am I doing this? Or am I just playing these two? Let's just play these two. Like, even if they get rid of my Dark Confidant here, which is very realistic, I can still just, you know, get a Soul Cauldron. If they have another cut down, that was kind of what I expected. But it also means that they don't have another cut down for this. At least that's my hopes and dream. MtgA Hope Dreams. I can protect it, though, with the Agatha Soul Cauldron, which is pretty good. Jace. Okay. Alright, we're cooking here. Jace. Milling me 3. Those were good mills, actually. Yo, Scissor Man Meat Pie. Thank you for the tier 1. That is so kind of you. Should we just eat up their stuff? Just out of pure spite? I think we should. Alright, Hinterland Sanctifier. Get rid of Jace here. End the turn. Are you a cleric? Yes. Yes, you are. Just have to be fast enough. What is this now? Meringue River Regent. I'm eating that up immediately. You are my Meringue River Regent now. Once more, this is a meta where I think that Agatha Soul Cauldron is actually pretty good. The Dark Knight. Let's bring in you. Oh, I should have used the life. Messed up here. Absolutely messed up here. Let's put it here. Spread the threat. I don't care about the lifelink, I just care about the not being able to be cut down here. Alright, they lose 1 life once more. I, like, messed up slightly. No need to cry over spilled milk, though. It happens. You love my magic videos? Thank you! He who slays ducks. Yo. He who slays ducks, man. What did the ducks ever do to you? What the duck, man? What did it discard? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Kefka. That's crazy, yo. Goodbye, Cecil. It was nice knowing ya. It was very, very nice knowing ya. So they're drawing 2 cards here. Am I eating up my own stuff? There's nothing in there that interests me. Let's just go for maximum damage. Drawing a land here was very, very bad. Ghost Vacuum is okay. Okay. I want to get in for as much damage as I can. I'm getting you as well. Okay, they both have lifelink also. So we will survive for quite some time here. We're making them bad, we're getting some life also, we're draining them some more. But yeah, they're like 1 removal away from destroying us here. What is this music sometimes? Meringue River Regent. Interesting. Interesting. Wow, okay, what a decision here, though. Kind of crazy. I mean, I just need 1 removal here to, like, win, you know? Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's spread the threat. Isn't this enough? It was enough! Oh my sweet Valentine! I love to win! Valentine's freaking massacre! Get out of here! Malone! We're up against Mia Shiro Fire. Grimace! Yes, Grimace! Lovely hand. Oh, I have to play this first. Don't misplay on your first, like, play, you know? That's very bad. Alright, will I be going for the Deep-Cavern Bats before I go for the Dark Confidant? Where did I get this Gengar shirt? Internet. It's the only explanation that I have here. Cecil the Dark Knight. Interesting. In that case, let's go for a card advantage here. No attacks. They're going for card advantage. I want to go for card advantage as well. We're getting so much life back, it's fine. We also have our one of Raise the Past. So we could just block into infinity and then just bring back all of our creatures. That is the plan right now. This music, bruh. This music. Delicioso. Another land. Our own Cecil. Let's see your hand, my friend. Let us see your hand. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the bit of Triumph here. So we will lose our Raise the Past, but it's... Otherwise we lose both, so what's the point? What is actually the point? I will not be attacking with the Dark Confidant here. Yo, low friend! Is there a new deck using Elspeth Stormslayer with the new expansion? Not yet, but there will be 100%. Gowra and Tweet. So 5 lands here is not a dream. But maybe we wake up from a nightmare. What do you do? It deals combat damage player to may exile it. Okay, another Caustic Bronchodon. Alright. I mean, we do have good blocks here. We don't really care. If they attack in with this, I'm fine with that. Yeah, like, let's go, baby. Alright. Hinterland Sanctifier. Into another land. Bruh. Bruh. That's madness. But a good kind of madness. Alright. So, they're very much in the leading position here. What does this do on the backside? Each opponent discards a card, you draw a card. Each opponent sacrifices 2 creatures of their choice? That's a lot. No blocks. Kinda need to find an answer here. That is indeed an answer, but they just have this. So is it really good? It's not, right? Still, it will slow them down. Which is pretty good. It will still slow them down. I can just attack with this freely. I'm not blocking anyways. I mean, they have to invest all of their turn to do this. So good luck with that. And depending on how they hit here, they might also, like, damage themselves a lot. Do you think there will be a new Core Steel Cutter deck? Yes. Core Steel Cutter will be even better. At least, like, competitively, it will be very, very strong. Do you think there will be a tech in with both? Yes. Land for us, land for them. That's not bad. Another Sheltered by Ghosts and another land, bro. Brother. Alright. We have a very stable, like, 50% land draw ratio here, I think. Yes, exactly 50% land draw ratio. Dark Confidant has, like, drawn us a land every single turn. They're on the verge of just destroying themselves here. Aerith is insanely good. Leyline of Hope also. We will be gaining way more life with this, so it's fine. Alright, what will it be? A land? Oh, they're so lucky. They're so lucky. Could have been anything. Anything. It doesn't matter! My Dark Confidant was stronger than your Dark Confidant will ever be! And that is not confidential. Get out of here. We're up against Coop. Who to my... Oh, my lord, Grimace. Yes, Grimace. I think this is the first game we're going first. Like, we have nothing to play on turn 1 anyway, so I think it's absolutely fine to keep this hand with the Verge. We can go in Dark Confidant. This art is, by the way, super, super sweet. Like, very cool, man. Very cool. Alright, let's see what they're playing. I think they're playing like Mill or something like that. Or Self-Mill. See? Let's get this temporary lockdown out of here. Yeah, I think there is some sort of like Self-Mill combo, which is fine because we have to get a Soul Cauldron. So if we do see something that we don't like, we could just straight up go ahead and, you know, get rid of that. Let's go with the Deep-Cavern Bat here. We missed a land drop, which is not the worst. Yeah, I think getting rid of Stock Up is very, very important here. Stock Up is very good. Stock Up is very, very good for them. I think they're just like, you know, typical self-discard shenaniganery. That deck, you know? Alright, we will be a little bit, like, greedy here. This is just the Garden of Benalia. Just a little bit greedy, get the Dark Confidant down. Like, the thing is, right now, if they get the temporary lockdown down, they will also, like, lose all of their stuff. Yo, Tiramisu Zaibatsu! Benvenuto! Hey, if you call yourself Tiramisu, you have to, like, accept the fact that I will speak Italian to you. He looks Italian. Okay, so they do have a land in hand. Otherwise, they would not have gotten rid of the land, right? Oh my. Okay. Another Deep-Cavern Bat. Not even half that bad. Because I can play it. It's a lot of Deep-Cavern Bats, you know? It's a lot of them. It's pretty darn annoying for the opponent, and the temporary lockdown is absolutely sweet. Absolutely sweet, man. We can also protect one of our creatures from, like, direct influence from the opponent. But we just played a Agatha Soul Cauldron here, and I think we will be fine. Chart a Chorus. Even if they do find it here, they need to find it twice. There it is now. They will be cursing us. They will be absolutely cursing us. Yo, how you doing? Excel the Demon Lord. Are you ready for them to curse us? I am. They will be scooping here, right? You have Spell Pierce in hand. Yeah. Remember what I just said? They will be scooping here, right? Yeah, that is what I said. Can we play it back once more? They will be scooping here, right? How many more times can I say it? Get out of here. We're up against Bore. Opponent going first again. Did we go first, like, what, once? Twice, maybe? Nah, once, right? The hand is still pretty good. All I need is one land. So sadly, last game, we couldn't, like, really go with the Dark Confidants here. Bird. Oh my, okay, interesting. I think, like, with our removal and everything, we can be okay here. Alright, another bird token coming down here. Under the Sass Chocobo. This is the first new card we see, by the way. The first new card we see. Isn't that kind of crazy? They didn't have to do this like this. What do I know? What do I know? Alrighty. I do have another white Mage staff, and I might just go for that and then the Essence Channeler and just go as white as they do. But they're, like, overrunning us right now. Another Zaz Chocobo. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's not very good for us. Oh, but they're missing land, so that is very good for us. Alright. In that case, let's do this. There's somebody at the door. I'll be back in a sec. I just attack. It's never for me. Okay, we got to get rid of this. 100%. Like, there's no way around it. Absolutely have to get rid of this. Maybe we even draw another land. We do not. We're paying 3 life here, though. We are attacking in with this. Just taking it. Makes sense. But I'm growing bigger and stronger here. Every single attack. Yeah, good thing we got rid of the dude. Absolutely important here. Okay. They're swinging in for 5. We'll see what they have. Maybe they have something very, very good in hand. We do have the bit of Triumph also, but I'm just getting rid of the thing that they have in hand. And protect ourselves. Yeah, I think we need to get rid of you. Absolutely have to get rid of you. Okay, we do have the Restoration Magic, so that is fine. And we're getting in it for 4. They will not block this. And yeah, Eric just gets bigger and stronger every single day, just what the doctor ordered. These Chocobos are too, but they're not gaining life, and we are looking a little bit better than they are. Sheltered by Ghost, let's see what they target. I think they will be targeting Aerith, yes. We cannot pay it, we would just give it hexproof. They do have the lifelink though now, the life gain though now, which is pretty bad. So we absolutely need another land here. Lifelink is bad. We're still gaining more life, but they're dealing more damage. Well, we're gaining more life than they do. There is the land. There is the land. That's pretty good. Am I greedy for 1 turn? Yes. I will be freaking greedy for 1 single turn here. I mean, we're going to 16 here. Our board is growing even bigger and stronger. They need, like, the top deck of the century, and I will draw an extra card here. Okay, one of them is a land. They should have played this before, right? Asking for a friend? Can I take 10 here? This is pretty good, actually. Let's trade here and put the counters on the Deep-Cavern Bat. I think that's pretty nice. We got rid of one Chocobo. We can put these counters on the Deep-Cavern Bat. It's a 3-3 now. Restoration Magic is back. Okay. So we just swing in here. Keep up the removal for the Zast Chocobo here. Going back to 20. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, alright. And their side quest for Chocobonus is like going down even more here. Alright. Let us see what they're playing. They have another like Shattered by Ghosts. They have another land. That is not good for them. Do they have to keep back the blocker? They don't care about that. We're paying 3 life, getting rid of the Chocobo. Goodbye, Chocobo, little Chocobro. And they scoop! Boom! Get out of here! Strike! Chocobo, more like Chocobo, out of here! I'm fired. I'm fired. We're up against Shola. Gyarados is the evolution of Magikarp. Oh my lord, Grimace! Yes, Grimace! Look at this! The Gyarados because of Hydrate? That makes sense. Would you look at this? Cecil! Cecil is here! Oh my god. Cecil has made a comeback. I don't know why I say comeback, but yeah, it is what it is. Don't judge me. Oh, Cecil. Lifecreed Duo! That's not good. But it doesn't really matter too much, but that's still okay. Let's just draw here. Caves of Koilos. Even if they have like a Shattered by Ghost, I don't really care. There it is. What are they getting? The Leyline of Hope. Oh, the Lunar Convocation. Really? That's crazy talk. Alright. Can we just flip Cecile now? That's pretty good. Also like 5 lands in the first 11 cards in a 22 land deck. That's no bueno. Parting Gust, thank you for the fish. Is it gone for good now? Is it gone forever? Agatha Soul Cauldron? I don't care. It's crazy how much land we drew here. They don't need to know. Another Lifecreed Duo. Okay, are they attacking in though? Like our life total is like so indifferent to us, it's crazy. Our own Lifecreed Duo. Oh, now we're talking, baby. Now we're talking. Alright, we are attacking in. There's no need not to. Is there anything in here? Nothing. Nothing but the shame. Oh my. Johnny's Pride Mate. Slightly annoying, but not the end of the world annoying. Unless they have another... Oh my, okay. This is getting huge. This is getting very huge. Yes, please resolve. Okay. Can I get a good card? No, just a land? I can just block this, right? Had to think about it. But this is not good. Like, the amount of land that we drew here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands in the first 14. That's no bueno. That is just no bueno. We got screwed by the lands. Screwed by lands. They have removal. We don't. Our card draw was gone. Oh my god, this is getting out of hand. This is straight up getting out of hand, man. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can block this very efficiently, but we really, really need an answer. Like, straightest awayest, man. Are they even attacking? They are. That's crazy talk. We have to take the damage here. There's like nothing we can do. Chump blocking here, we die next turn then. Oh, I'm still losing the life? What? Alright, I mean, yeah, that seems fair. And another land. Okay. that is a fitting end to this video. Welcome to Arena. It's a blah blah yummy. No. Welcome to Miami. No? Okay, get out of here. Those were pretty crazy games. Man, that game against the Cats, what the heck was that? What the heck was that? I already did a very long intro, so I'm not doing a long outro here, so yeah. Take it with a grain of salt. Whatever that is supposed to mean at this point. It doesn't mean anything. I just want to say the thing and I don't even know why. So yeah, if you are a new player to the game, don't feel overwhelmed. This is a very, very good game. It actually, I started playing like maybe 6 years ago. Now I'm here doing this channel, like building a deck every single day. You can get there very, very fast. If you were into other TCGs before, trading card games before, you will absolutely get into Magic very easily. But it's one of those easy to learn, very hard to master kind of games. But it, like the curve goes up all the time. You never stop. You never stop. I thought I was good and I played against some people that just showed me how bad I actually am. And it was absolutely worth it. I still learn so much every day, and there's still so much I get to learn, and there's still so much that I need to do to get better, but I still think that I'm having more fun playing Magic than I ever had in my entire life. So if you are new, join the communities, join the Discord where people can help you, maybe mine. There's very cool people in there, and there will always be people helping you out, so don't you worry about that. You will always find somebody that will guide you through the freaking games, and through how to craft all of that stuff. So, that is all I have to say. If you are still here, put a little Malone's Gains comment up, bro. Malone's Gains, comment up, bro. That would be very nice. So I know that you're still here. And remember, my friend, that if you're waking up tomorrow morning and see a beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, then all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.